right. All right. Now we're recording. So I'm gonna share with you the for those people who are right now in YouTube. One more time, you're not gonna see the link on my Telegram group because I have issues with PayPal. I want to standardize the payment through PayPal only, not through Bitcoin. I wish I could do it for Bitcoin, but unfortunately, very few people don't know how to get a wallet. The rest of the people don't know nothing about cryptocurrencies. They're listening all the time. They say that they love to do it, but they don't ask how to do it. Because they're ashamed. They're ashamed to know that I know that they don't know. Don't be ashamed. Ask me to teach you how to get a wallet without being ashamed. Being ashamed is going to stop you to get this blessing. Don't be ashamed. I will take care of you and I will show you how to get a wallet. Do you guys understand that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Want to make sure that you guys understand that. La razón por qué mucha gente no sabe ni cómo tener una cartera virtual de Bitcoin es porque les da vergüenza decir lo que no saben. No tengan vergüenza de decir que no saben. Si con la vergüenza tú crees que vas a ganar mucho, estás equivocado. Pregunta y yo te voy a enseñar. ¿Está entendido esto? ¿Sí o no?
Sí, Benny.
All right. All right, guys. So here we go. This is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the news first. And we're going to go and talk about the other two news that I got. Actually, I got only one more news. The other one, it doesn't matter. First of all, it comes from Vietnam. Oil and gas companies expect good performance in Q1 on higher crude price. And why is the good performance in Q1? Because the price of gas will go to the roof. They know it. Okay, so that's a good thing for us because they're going to have to find a natural resource. They're gonna have to find a natural resource to back their currency, right? Right?
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Okay. All right. All right, guys. Aquí dice la noticia en inglés que las compañías de petróleo tienen una buena ganancia por el precio del petróleo. Acá, ¿por qué es esto? Porque básicamente el precio del petróleo se va a ir al cielo muy pronto y necesitamos que estos países respalden la moneda que ellos quieran revaluar, si es en caso que quieran revaluar y encontrar el respaldo por medio de recursos naturales como el petróleo. ¿Entendieron todos?
Sí, Benny.
All right. Okay. All right. So please turn off your mic. One more time. Turn off your mic. Now, let's see what Currency 365 had to say. He said three things. Number one, he said, we're going to have a cyber attack from China. Number one, cyber attack from China. Number two, massive mobile attack of digital currencies. Massive mobile attack of digital currencies. That's another cyber attack. Okay. Number three, United States and China, Bitcoin money laundering, COVID scandal. Number three, United States and China, Bitcoin money laundering, COVID scandal. Do I believe that that's going to happen? 100%. All right. So you're going to see the picture in the video, what I'm talking about. I cannot show you the whole body because it's a private conversation. Got it?
Yes.
Got it? All right. Aquí dijo Janet de Currency 365 tres cosas que van a pasar. Número uno, va a haber un ataque cibernético de China. Número dos, va a haber un ataque móvil de todas las monedas digitales y cryptocurrency. Y número tres, que Estados Unidos y China se verán involucrados en dinero lavado por COVID y será también un escándalo. Así que creo que eso va a pasar. Claro que eso va a pasar. All right. Van a ver ustedes la foto en el video. All right, guys. So let's go to the first and only worth news to talk about it. And then we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. We're going to be answering questions, both in Spanish and English. Parliament sends to the 2021 budget to the presidency of the Republic for approval. Parliament sends the 2021 budget to the presidency of the Republic for approval. Now let's read just a little bit. According to the document obtained by People, April 6, 2021, the General Secretary of the House of Representatives sent the federal budget law for the fiscal year 2021 to the President of the Republic, Barham Salih, for the purpose of approval. All right, so do they still have a way to disapprove it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they do have a way to disapprove it, make it longer, right? Right?
Yes.
What
Yeah.
do we want? Do we want for the president for the council of the presidents to approve the budget, or do we want it to disapprove the budget?
Approved.
Disapprove.
How many
Disapprove.
say approve?
One.
Aye.
I didn't hear the question, so I can't say yes neither or yes.
Well, I'm sorry that you came in late. It's not a problem. It's your problem. Okay. So you're gonna have to watch the video.
Thank
All
you.
right. So, hey, I gotta be honest with you guys. You know, if you're
Approve.
interested, excuses don't matter. If you're interested to have this, I announced it about 2 hours ago. I was gonna have this. Your lack of responsibility to be in my Intel does not require my attention, and repeat myself all the time. You guys understand that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
a lack of respect. It's a lack of respect, not only to me, but to yourself too, because you don't care about my information enough that you can be here on time. And basically, I'm telling you that's the truth. When you go to a job and you're late, do you really think that your supervisor and your manager care about your bullshit about why you're late?
No.
They
Negative.
don't care, right? Right?
No.
Correct.
No,
Correct.
Neither do I. I don't need to. Neither do I. I don't need to. So from now on, if you're not on time, just don't ask anything and wait for that goddamn video. Got it? All right? I'm not gonna repeat myself, okay? It's a lack of disrespect to me and to everybody. Don't you guys agree? Don't you guys
Yes.
agree?
Yes.
Because you've been on time in this Intel. You've been on time. All right? I have done too much to accommodate you. So much that I have to spend the next 5 hours adding people that already pay and get you inside my Telegram. Okay? I gotta pay 5 hours to do one by one, and add you into the Telegram. All right? So come out and repeat myself all the time. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. You need to take some kind of responsibility, right?
Right.
Correct.
Yes.
Do you guys agree with me? Yes or no?
Yes.
I
There you
agree.
go. That is responsibility. Así que cuando empiece yo los Intel, que lo haga solamente en español, porque una vez que ustedes paguen en español, van a tener su Intel solamente en español. No van a tener que esperar que yo termine en inglés. Así que las personas que se metan tarde a la junta, porque voy a asegurarme que yo les voy a dar la hora exactamente. Si todavía se ven tan tarde a la junta y me piden, hey, ¿sabes qué? Me entré tarde, quiero que me digan lo que pasó, no te voy a decir nada. ¿Por qué? Cuando ustedes van tarde a un trabajo, ¿ustedes creen que tu supervisor le va a importar por qué es la razón que ustedes estuvieron tarde? Le estoy preguntando, ¿verdad que no le va a importar a tu jefe de que tú estuviste tarde?
No, para nada.
Entonces, de la misma manera, a mí no me importa que ustedes estén tarde. Porque este es tu trabajo. No te estoy pagando, pero este es tu trabajo, esta es tu inversión. Si a ti te importa mucho tu inversión, entonces tú tienes la responsabilidad individual de estar aquí a la hora cuando yo empiezo a hacer mi Intel. ¿Quedó claro, sí o no?
Sí, Benny.
Estoy harto y estoy cansado de tratar de acomodarlos y todavía la gente no entiende. Yo no necesito acomodarlos. Ustedes ya son adultos, tendrían que ustedes dar a entender lo responsables que son. Pero si no son responsables, eso no es mi problema, no mi problema. Yo voy a dejar de acomodarlos. O están ustedes a tiempo y a la mera hora cuando yo doy mi información, o te quedas atrás y te vas a tener que esperar el video. ¿Está entendido, sí o no?
Sí, Benny.
All right.
Sí, Benny.
All right, guys. So let's start doing this. Because I'm sick and tired. A lot of people coming in. Hey, you know what? I'm late. Hey, you know what? I'm late. Well, next time I'm going to say I don't care. I don't care if you're late. All right. I asked the question, why is this important? Is this, we need to wait for the president to approve it or not approve it? The answer is, we don't care. The answer is, we don't care. They can disapprove it. Fine. They're going to have to go around with a fucking drama again. Okay? And more likely, they're still not going to approve. They're still going to battle because they don't want to RB. They can approve it. Fine. After they approve it, they're going to be, and I mentioned this, they're going to have a financial crisis in Iraq, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
I said it yesterday, right?
Yes.
They're going to have a financial crisis in Iraq. That's exactly what's going to happen. Okay? That's exactly what's going to happen. So we don't care if they approve it. We don't care if they disapprove it. We just don't care. Either way, God will make the miracle. Either way, God will make the miracle. You guys understand that?
Yes.
Yes.
So, hice la pregunta yo porque supuestamente el gobierno de Irak le presentó ya al Parlamento el presupuesto para ser aprobado por el presidente. El presidente ha recibido el presupuesto para ser aprobado. Si lo aprueban o no lo aprueban, ¿nos importa a nosotros? Estoy haciendo la pregunta.
Claro que sí, claro.
No nos importa.
Ok, no nos va a importar que lo aprueban o no lo aprueben. Pongan atención. No nos va a importar que lo aprueben o no lo aprueben. ¿Por qué? Porque si lo aprueban, van a caer en una crisis financiera. Yo lo dije ayer, ¿sí o no?
Sí.
Sí.
Si no lo aprueban, todavía van a caer en una crisis financiera, ¿sí o no?
Sí.
Así que no nos importa que lo aprueben o lo aprueben. ¿Entendieron? La crisis financiera va a pasar en Irak. ¿Oyeron todos los troles en YouTube? Acabo de decir que va a haber una crisis financiera en Irak. Si no pasa esa crisis financiera en Irak, todos tienen el completo derecho a llamarme mentiroso, falso, lo que ustedes quieran. A todos mis enemigos en YouTube. What did I just say in Spanish? Did you hear what I just said? I said there will be a crisis in Iraq. If they don't have a crisis in Iraq, a financial crisis in Iraq, all of you on YouTube, you have the right to call me a liar. You have the right to say I'm a false prophet, whatever you want to call me. I challenge you. If this doesn't happen, you have the right to call me a false information. And on the opening, and I'm gonna dare you, I'm gonna prove you that this is going to happen. Watch. This is concerning Iraq. It's concerning Iraq only. Do not get confused, okay? All right. So now let's address some questions and questions in Spanish and English. Vamos ahora a responder preguntas. Go ahead, give me the first question. Anybody's question? Nobody's questioning? Nobody wants to make a comment or question? Comment or question?
How about XRP? Do you think they're going to dump it first and then it goes up to the moon, or what's the plan?
They're going to drop it.
And that's
XRP
fine.
is going to drop. Once they go public, the price will go down.
Do you
Did I
have a
make
time?
myself clear?
Yes.
The price of XRP is not gonna stay 103 right now. Well, that was yesterday, right? That
Yes.
was yesterday. We don't know how much it is. Can somebody tell me
You said
how
that
much was the
yesterday
price?
too.
What is it?
It's about 98 cents today.
98 cents. You see that? It's 98 cents. When it goes public, when it goes with no restrictions and no court, the price will drop like that, like almost zero, okay? And that's why a lot of people gonna be shaking. But watch how they rise. Watch, is nobody gonna be able to stop it. Okay?
Make sure,
Go ahead.
is they gonna drop XRP this month?
Excuse me.
Is they gonna drop the rate of XRP within like the next 2 weeks?
That was the plan. They told me that they're going to resolve the problem with XRP. They told me. I don't know. They have the control. Okay? They have the control, not me. I'm just a messenger. They told me that they're going to resolve this problem by the end of April. By the end of April, they said they're going to control this problem. They're going to resolve this problem.
Benny, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Will this drop affect other cryptocurrencies as well or not?
We're only talking about XRP.
Roger that.
Thank you.
Let
You
me-
know
have a
one thing I noticed? Go ahead.
Do you have a timeline on how long it'll stay down before it shoots up, or you can't say anything?
Say that again.
Do you have a timeline after it dumps before it starts coming up, or can you not speak that?
No, I don't have information about that. I know that once they release it to the public, it will drop. That's all.
I have a comment to say.
Go ahead.
I heard that XRP on the 10th of this month is gonna go to 18 cents, and then after that, nobody can come in because it's gonna go so sky high that you're not gonna be able to get in to buy it.
All right. I want you to repeat that again because I'm gonna ask a question. Go ahead.
I heard that on the 10th of April that the XRP is going to go drop down to 18 cents. After 18 cents, hardly nobody's going to be able to buy the XRP because it's going to skyrocket like there's no tomorrow.
All right. Number one, let's address that. Let's address the number one thing in this intel. Where do you get this intel? Can you please tell me?
I heard it from one of the ladies from the chat room.
Well, do you find out where did the case it? Do you ever bother? Where do you get this intel? Do you ever bother to ask the question, where do you get this intel? Where do you get this information? You don't, right? You don't, right?
Correct. I was looking for it, but
all right, there you go. So you don't bother to ask, where do you get this info? Okay?
Gurus.
That's right.
It was
listen,
in the.
Listen, I understand. Don't give me an excuse. I understand. All right, I'm not gonna get mad at you, but I will tell you, I'm not contradicting myself. Start listening for gurus. Okay, but let me just tell you something. Can they do that? Can they prevent you to buy XRP?
Yes.
Yes, they can. Yes, they can. You don't have the control over it, right? They have the control, right?
Correct.
Yes, that's true. They can. Would it happen? I doubt it. I doubt it. Okay. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Benny, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Could you elaborate or give some additional facts or your personal opinion on the cyber attacks from China? What do you think that's going to entail? And
Okay. for those people who've been paying me, who've been paying my special report, have I ever mentioned that we're going to be attacked cyberly, cyber attacks?
Yes.
Yeah, all the time, right?
All the time.
All
Yeah.
the time. I have mentioned that all the time, that we are gonna get attacked, over the internet. And why is
Yep.
that gonna happen? That's part of the agenda. Okay? That is part of the agenda. This
Is
is
that to
not a
take
new
down?
thing. Go ahead.
Is that to take down the banks to give their reason for their reset?
No, you see, when they do a cyber attack, is to accomplish, to destroy, in order to rebuild there again. So yeah, it's a reset. It's in a way they're forcing for the reset to happen. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Any other questions or comments?
I got a question, Benny.
Go ahead.
It's a follow-up question, I guess, on XRP. So you're saying they've told you that it is going to go down. Your opinion, or how you can, I guess, word this? Do you suggest if we do currently hold XRP, do we sell it now and wait for it to go down and then rebuy, or do we just hold?
Did I ever say to sell it?
No.
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 Would that answer your question?
There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions or comments, please?
Yes,
Benny,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have a question, Benny. I have a question about the oil. I didn't understand the news about the oil and the gas prices.
Yes, you didn't understand? All right, it's basically we're looking for oil and gas prices to be the number one news around the world. Why do we need that? Because they're going to, when they force these countries, any country will be forced to show their real value or to survive in the new paradigm. They will look for resources, right? Yes or no?
Correct. Yes.
So if they look for resources, they're gonna have to find a resource to have a strong currency. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
So if they want to have a strong currency in order to survive hyperinflation, they probably will come out with oil as the gold, black gold, to back their own currency. Do you understand that? Yes or no?
Yes.
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 That is why we need to pay attention to what the Lord said. The Lord never mentioned yellow gold. The Lord never mentioned yellow gold. The Lord always mentioned, do not rely on yellow gold. Do not rely on gold. What is the only gold that in the first sec of the reset will be implemented? Oil,
Black
black
gold.
gold. Black gold. Notice that the whole reset is about black. Have you noticed that?
Yes, you're right.
Why is the
Black
whole
matters.
reset about black? Because God's people, the original God's people, is black people. The original God's people were God's people. They are the original royalty. Black people are the original royalty, whether you like it or not. Black people, the people in the race who've been discriminated, put down for more than 400 years, those people were the original God's people. So everything needs to be black. Black gold will be the back of the currencies. And why the green color? Green is God color. It's not Satan color.
Purity.
It's purity. Okay? That's why black and green are the new colors of the new paradigm. You guys understand that?
Yes.
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 Did I ever mention anything else all the time or differently?
Nope.
Nope. I haven't.
No.
I'm on the record. I'm on the record. I said it all the time. That even the Lord told me, "This is my people." I said, "Black people, yes, this is my people. This is my royal." He called you guys royal. Reality, royal family. The real royal family is not the Chinese family. The real royal families are black people. Okay? You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Anything that from blacks, we have whites. From blacks, we have Latino, the brown. The brown, we have Latino. From black,
Rule.
we have Chinese. We have Chinese. From black, we have every single color and race in the world. Do you know that?
Yes.
That's right.
Okay, why? And so because God said, "This is my royal. This is royalty," because it begins the race. The whole race of humanity begins on black people, the black race. The black race symbolizes the earth. The color of the earth is black, right?
Correct.
What is the color of life? Isn't it green?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
That's why they symbolize the planet as a green planet. Yes or no?
True.
Yes.
Yes.
That is why the significance of the color green. Do not listen to false prophets telling you that the new color of Satan is green. That is a false information coming from a false prophet. The Lord has given us colors. Through the 6 years I've been out, he calls about the green color. Then he came out saying, "Look for my green prophet." We got the green prophet. Patricia Green. Dr. Patricia Green is the green prophet. And what has she been saying it? Isn't she been saying the confirmation of my intel? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go. It's a confirmation of my intel. Okay? And all the prophets, we have been talking about the prophets, talking about a green jet. Remember that prophecy? A green jet. You guys don't remember that prophecy?
Nope.
Yes.
No.
Let me look for that prophet. I will give you the prophecy. He said that he was dreaming, and he was on the top. He was on the top level of his home. Then all of a sudden, he saw a big, huge green jet and landing in front of his house. And after that, people were coming out with money and gold in their hands. Okay, that was a symbol of the green light. God has been giving us the green color. He gave us the green comet. Remember the green comet?
Yes.
Yes.
You remember the green comet, right? I mentioned about that. The Lord told me we were
Yes.
going to have signals in the heavens. And all of a sudden, we have a green comet.
Yeah.
That was a symbol, meaning that the Lord is announcing the wealth transfer. And that was 2 years ago. That
Right.
was 2 years ago when he told me that we were going to have signs in the heavens. We got green comets. What's the color of the space stone that is on top of the earth?
Green.
Green. You see that? It's green. So everything is coming out. What is that? What was the name of that guy who wanted to kill people?
Noah Green.
Noah Green. You see that? Noah, by biblical name, and green. Is that a coincidence?
Nope.
No.
There you go. If God is gonna imitate the enemy, is to kill the enemy's agenda. Okay, because this is a spiritual war. It's a spiritual war, and if it is a spiritual war, there will be what? Subliminal messages, right?
Yes.
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 That is why the cabal give you a subliminal message before he attack you and kill you. He will tell you right in front of it before he kills you. Okay? That's why you need to pay attention. Those are subliminal messages because right now we're not carrying a war in the realm. We're carrying a spiritual war. It says in the Bible. How many over here are ministers and pastors? How many over here are minister and pastor? Nobody?
Here.
Are you a minister and pastor?
Yes, minister.
Tell me if it's not true that we're carrying a spiritual war.
Definitely, definitely.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
you see that? They all talk about the same thing. They all talk about the same thing. Are they lying? No, they're not lying. They are not lying. They've been telling you the truth every single day. This is a spiritual word. The Bible said it. They confirm it. So everything will be spiritual. It will be carried out in the spirit, and then it will come out in the natural. You guys understand that?
Yes.
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 That's where it will come out in the natural. But before it come out in the natural, it needs to come out in the spirit.
So we got to
All
fight
right?
it in the spirit.
All right. Somebody's doing some noises here. All right. Okay. La guerra que tenemos ahorita es espiritual. Está escrito en la Biblia. Así que todo se tiene que dar espiritualmente antes que salga en lo real, en lo natural. Está escrito en la Biblia. Todas las informaciones que yo le he dado, como por ejemplo la luz verde, el cometa verde, la persona que mandaron que quiso matar a mucha gente, se llamaba Noé Green, que quiere decir Noé verde, son mensajes espirituales, son mensajes subliminales. El cabal, antes de anunciarte que te va a matar, te lo va a decir en un mensaje subliminal. ¿Por qué te lo va a dar subliminal? Porque ese es el mensaje espiritual. Por eso se está llevando ahorita una guerra espiritual, exactamente como dice la Biblia. ¿Cuántos de aquí son pastores o ministros? ¿Cuántos? ¿Nadie?
Yo, Benny.
Ok, todos ustedes, ¿he dicho una mentira?
No.
¿Verdad que no? Yo no he dicho una mentira, está en la Biblia. Ustedes nos han hablado todos los días que ustedes tienen servicio, ¿sí o no?
Es correcto.
Ahí está. Entonces llámeme mentiroso cuando les digo una mentira. Esto no es una mentira. Ahora que ustedes no quieran creer, esa es otra cosa. Pero todo lo que se está haciendo ahorita viene primeramente en lo espiritual. Y para que salga la guerra espiritual y se gane espiritualmente, va a salir a lo natural, en la realidad. ¿Me entendieron todos, sí o no?
Sí, Benny.
All right, that's good. All right, so any other questions or comments?
I have a comment, Benny.
Go ahead.
To reiterate what you were saying about black people being God's chosen people, scientifically, another way you can look at it is everything living or not living is made of carbon. Carbon is black. Melanin, which we have in our skin, is black, which is made of carbon.
Mm-hmm. A long time ago, we had a meeting, and I'm sorry that I'm eating, but because I woke up late, I haven't been able to eat. Allow me to just show my food. And
Buen
I'm just going
provecho.
to tell you right now. Hold on. Okay. All right, I'm done. I remember I saw a scientist, a white scientist, okay? And he proved it by DNA. By DNA, he proved it that there's a part of the DNA in humanity that if translated to color skin is black. Are you shocked?
No.
No, I've known about it too.
There you go. A scientist, a white man scientist, discovered that in the DNA, there is a property that impairs, that it actually tells the whole creation what color should be first. And the color is black.
They
Okay?
said that is the oldest DNA, Benny.
Yes, the oldest DNA, the black people. See that? So when I come out and said, hey, you're Latino, you shouldn't be talking about this. No, I follow what the Lord tells me. You know, I follow what the Lord tells me. When I said that the new blacks are not Latinos, are not Chinese, are white people, that's exactly what I'm telling you. That's the new black. And why is the new black? Because if white people cannot express themselves, their frustrations, if white people always needs to be remembered that they're racist, who is discriminating? The people are calling you racist, or you are racist? The people who are calling you racist, right?
Correct.
So white people are the new black. You cannot listen to this. You cannot come out in public and say, look, I think there's a lot of black men in the prison. The reason is because most of black men are criminals. You cannot say that, because then they're gonna title and they're gonna tell you you're racist. If you're disgusting by seeing this government coming out with a lot of illegals, then you come in, they ticket you and they levy you as a racist. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
See that? So who's the new nigga?
White people.
White people are the new nigga. Okay?
Niggas.
White people are the new nigga, whether you like it or not. The moment that I see stop people in the media label you to be racist, the moment that I see white people being free to express themselves, even if they are really racist, then I will say, we are free again. But right now, we're not free. We are not free after the revaluation of currencies. We are not free after we got all this wealth. We are not free after we have the purchasing power. Because this world depends on purchasing power. This is the secret from the Lord about the wealth transfer. Do you guys understand that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, Benny.
You are going to be the new elite of God. You are God's new elite. Because of all the money you're going to have, you're going to be able to get into politics. You're going to be able to be the first ones to have the shadow government. You will be able to be the shadow government. You'll be able to say, this is wrong, this is right.
Make a
But you
change.
are going to get it, first of all, when you got money. Got it? Got it?
Yes.
Yes, Benny.
Who's making that background noise? Samuel Vega. All right, you're not. I'm gonna mute you. All right. So that's the reason why you need to pay attention. You are the new elite. You are the faceless. You are the people who are going to go. Most of you are gonna get into politics, and you wanna change things around. You're gonna be able to stretch up your hands and help the poor, the lonely, and the hungry. Don't you think that the best way is for you to get into politics after you get very rich? Yes or no?
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
You see that? Did I make myself clear?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. So you learn one thing all the time when you get into that terror chakra, right?
All the
Absolutely.
time.
You learn something
Benny,
new.
you're dropping bombs tonight. Bombs.
Yep. That's right. So, vamos a decir algo en español. Cuando Dios dijo que Él quiere que nosotros podamos alargar nuestros brazos, extendiendo nuestros brazos para alcanzar al pobre, al hambriento y al solitario. Estaba diciendo porque el dinero y teniendo el poder adquisitivo, así vamos a cambiar el mundo entero. Muchos de ustedes van a tener que meterse en la política para cambiar leyes, para favorecer al pobre, al solitario y al hambriento. Por eso Dios nos dijo esto. Ustedes son miembros de la nueva élite de Dios. ¿Me están entendiendo, sí o no?
Sí.
Por eso que ustedes tienen que poner atención y cada vez que yo los traigo acá, ustedes aprenden algo nuevo, ¿verdad?
Es cierto.
All right. All right. Any other questions or comments? Questions or comments, people?
I got another
The
comment.
money laundering.
What about?
I have a
What is
question
it?
about the money laundering. Is it just gonna be U.S. and China in the money laundering scam? And then where is the money gonna be coming from that they're gonna be scamming?
Did anybody understood her? You need to
Yes.
speak up more clearly. Speak
He's
up more
asking if
clearly.
U.S. and China are the only countries that are going to be involved when this whole money laundering issue is brought to the public.
No, not really, not necessarily.
It's
There's a lot
global,
of-
isn't it?
Excuse me?
It's global,
It's
isn't
global.
it? It's
It's
gonna,
global.
Yeah,
The whole
yeah.
it's my
corruption is global.
understanding Ukraine has a big hand in it.
There you go. The whole world is corrupt. Any other questions or comments?
Benny, could you speak a little bit into Algorand? I'm very titillated by that cryptocurrency.
By what?
Algorand.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
I can indeed. Algorand.
Algorand.
Yes.
Algorand. I don't know what is that. Can you please explain to me what you're talking about?
It's a cryptocurrency that I thought you mentioned. Maybe you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Algora.
Algora. No, I never mentioned Algora either.
Okay, sorry about that.
All right, you're welcome. Anybody else?
You mentioned AD.
Excuse me?
Question, Benny.
You had
Go ahead.
mentioned AD.
Go ahead. Hold on. Let the lady speak. Go ahead, Thomas.
Thank you. Listen, I already have PayPal. The same PayPal, but I get your special report on to pay my $10 for your on Telegram.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
What about it? What about it? All right.
Hello, Benny.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi. Yes. I noticed you will have a pay-per-view chat, $10 a month for all intel. Does that mean no more special reports?
No, I never said that. Special reports are the things that I cannot mention in my Telegram.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Any other comments or questions?
Actually, Benny,
¿Cuánto va a estar el nuevo especial?
El reporte especial va a salir entre hoy y mañana.
Gracias.
Go ahead, Karen.
Actually, I was just going to say, Trump has given several subliminal messages about Greenland. Can you explain that?
Sure. As you know, he wanted to buy Greenland, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Okay. What was the subliminal message? Because he's an elite, right?
Yes.
Right. Isn't he the leader of the new elite?
Yes. Yes.
So what is the subliminal message? The subliminal message is that when he mentioned that he wanted to buy Greenland, the subliminal message was, I'm going to implement the new agenda from the new elite. Got it? And that's when all the attacks started. The attacks came over because that was a subliminal message to the cabal. After he mentioned that, all the biggest attacks came out from the establishment. You guys got it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Ok, me acaban de preguntar cuál es el mensaje subliminal cuando Donald Trump pidió que iba a querer comprar Greenland, ok, Groenlandia. La palabra Groenlandia viene de la palabra verdelandia. Greo quiere decir verde, ok. Entonces, el mensaje era de que él dijo al cabal, ese fue un mensaje subliminal al cabal, dijo, yo voy a implementar la nueva agenda de la nueva élite, porque él es el líder de la nueva élite. ¿Me están entendiendo, sí o no? Por eso es que lo atacaron después de que él hizo ese mensaje. All right, any other message or any other comment or question?
Yes, I have one, Benny. I know you. Hello.
Yes.
Benny. I sent a message to you, and I know you're real busy. Maybe you'll get a chance to your private chat room here in Telegram. I just left my receipt in there. If you don't, I don't know if
yeah,
you
don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you in. If you pay already, I'm gonna get you in manually.
Okay,
right?
I'm sorry. Okay,
Don't
I just
worry
want.
about your money. Don't worry about the money. Oh, by the way,
I'm not
by the way,
worried.
hold on. I'm not gonna take your money unless you are benefit by your money. You understand that? Do you guys trust me? Do you guys trust me? Do you guys trust
I do.
me?
I do.
Yes, I do.
I got it. I just want to make sure that everybody understand that. The reason why I'm still doing it for free is because I have issues. It will be very unfair for the people who pay already in PayPal. It will be very unfair for the people who wants to have my information, and it's out of their hands. It's out of their control. If it's out of your hand, your control is out of my control, right?
Right.
Yeah. So to be fair to everybody, I still need to fix the problem. When I fix this problem, I'm not gonna do this anymore for free. And every single video I do is not gonna be in public in YouTube. It will be on a private link. You guys understand that?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the reason I'm doing it. And I'm telling you one thing, guys. If we want the RB to happen, we need to lay low. Okay, we need to lay low. Right now, everything is in public. But once I go in private, you're going to find that information you never thought you ever find out about me and about the whole situation. Got it?
Yes.
All right. Hold on. Somebody's calling, Mama. Hold on. Don't go. Karen.
Okay.
Take it away.
Okay, I was interested in all the green comments that Benny's been talking about. We've been watching the signals for about 2 years, I would think. Those that are with us may agree. Is that true?
That's true.
Yeah. And, God promised us that he would give us signals. At first when we were getting the signals, we thought that, it was going to happen sooner, but we're continuing to see the signals. I remember when the extraterrestrials actually said they were going to honor Benny and they gave him a green signal in the sky. There's been so many different green signals. So it's encouraging people to see the signals of God. What are they for? It's like a roadmap. It's keep going. It's still alive. It's still going. It's still your promise. When Noah had at the end of the journey of Noah, when the flood came, at the very end, God put up a rainbow. And that rainbow, if you read the word of God, God said, I promise that I will never flood mankind again. I will never do this flood again. And, when we see the green signals, God is promising us. He's He's promising us that he is with us, he is guiding us, and he will see us through to the end. It is a long journey. One thing I've learned about in my life, when God, sorry, when God speaks loudly, meaning through signals and confirmations, etc., it's because often the journey is very difficult and there's many stumbling blocks and there could be other difficulties that we have to go through. And when you go through times of doubt and fear and unbelief, you go through those. And those signals are meant to give us faith and hope and to the strength to continue on the journey and to push through. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes I get weary. It's not that I doubt, it's just I get weary. It's like, okay, God, now's the time so that we can all get on with our life. But you know, God's timing is perfect, right, people?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, his
With
timing is
the- not long ago. Do you want it now or do you want it perfect?
That's profound, Tony. That's profound. Exactly. Do you want it now? You know, one of the things, remember, he's changing us too. The journey molds us, right?
That's
Yes,
right.
definitely.
That's right.
Yeah. So we're being
right.
molded. I know I've been changed from the day I bought. I think it's been 6 years now that I've been in the currency with the dinar and all these, but and over 4 years with Benny. But I know I have changed. I've strengthened in many ways. I've also changed some of my understanding, and so we're being changed day by day, and he uses who we are and the gifts that he has given us to establish us and to point the way and to increase us every day.
Okay. All right. So let me explain something to you guys. I'm just sharing this information. In sharing information, don't get offended by the information I'm about to release. Okay? You guys understand that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Benny.
All right. So don't get offended by the information I'm about to release. No, la siguiente información, por favor, les pido que no se ofendan por lo que yo voy a dar ahorita. Pongan mucha atención. Let's talk about the new paradigm. Somebody sent me the latest message from the Virgin of Mary. And the message of the Virgin of Mary, she announces that her prophetic word, the promise to the little kids back then, that Mary will come out and wake up the consciousness of the whole planet is about to happen.
Praise
When I
God,
don't
I've
know
been
yet.
waiting for so long.
When I don't know when it's gonna happen. But now she's announcing that she's getting prepared to make the announcement to her child, to the only one who's left, right? And
Yeah.
so when that happens, believers and non-believers are gonna be affected by it. Believers and non-believers are gonna be affected by it. Whether you believe in the Virgin Mary or not, you will be affected because you're going to see the reality of your soul towards God. Okay? And that will change a lot of things. Remember that we are waiting for something to change the world, the world will never be the same again, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
This might be it. This might be it. Okay?
Right.
So if this happens, a lot of non-believers will become believers. And a lot of Protestants may, I say just may, become Catholics. Okay? That's all I gotta tell you. The date, they haven't released it yet. But we're gonna wait. I'm gonna have to monitor this. I'm gonna have to follow these people because I know they're gonna be the first one to let the whole humanity knows that it's coming. Okay?
Honey, could I ask you a question about that?
Go ahead.
When you say them, are you talking about the children of Garabandal?
Yes. There's
Going
only
to
one,
announce
I
it
believe.
before it
I believe
happens?
there's one or two people are still living, right? One or two.
Just one.
Just one, right? Yeah, just one. Is a lady, and
Conchita?
she's supposed. What?
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
No, go ahead. Tell me.
Is it Conchita?
Yeah, Conchita. Yes,
Yeah.
Conchita is the only one who is alive right now. So it makes a lot of sense that before she died, that the Lord will give her the green light, right? Right?
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
She's a
Okay.
nun.
She's a nun, and she's very old right now. Okay.
Hey,
All
Ben.
right. Yes, go ahead.
Mary represents the divine feminine, I believe, if I'm
Yes,
incorrect.
it does. She represents a lot of things. Sometimes some people say that she represents the divine feminine. Some people say that she represents the female side of God. Some says that she represents the mother of all, because in the Bible says when Jesus told John and said, John, this is your mother. Remember that part?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, she was given the mother to whole humanity. Okay. But also some people speculate, well, back in that time, when somebody died, it was a custom, it was a tradition that that the guy who was going to die will give or adapt his mother to other people, to other closest Jews. Okay, that's why many people don't understand that the mystery in Virgin Mary, because they don't understand the tradition. They don't understand the history. The Catholic Church know about the history. We know the history of all the Jewish people back in that time and still in this time, and they haven't changed in more than 3,000 years, more than 2,000 years. Okay, they follow the same tradition. And that's why when a lot of people, they don't understand this information, is because they need to learn history. Okay, they need to learn history. What happened with the Jewish people? Why the Jewish people would do such a thing? Another thing that they've been accusing me lately is a guy in a posting. I'm gonna show it I might show it in the video. He goes that the Catholic Church changed the 10 Commandments. And then another lady says, yes, only fits to their agenda, accusing the Vatican agenda. We did not change the 10 Commandments. The reason why many, and especially the Adventists are the one who actually accusing us all the time. The Adventists don't get their information correct. They read the Bible, but they don't understand the Bible. We understand the Bible because we created the Bible. The Catholic Church created the Bible. So there is a reason why the 10 Commandments in the Catholic Church is different than the Protestants' commandments. And for that, for you guys to understand why is the logic in justification, you need to understand what happened in the past, 2,000 years ago. 2,000 years ago, woman was a property. Do you understand that? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Woman was a property, just like a dog is a property. Okay, woman did not have any rights until Jesus came over. So Protestants, some Protestants, they accuse us that we changed the 10 Commandments. No, we did not. Who then changed the 10 Commandments? Jesus himself. Jesus changed the 10 Commandments. How? Because he said in the Bible, and I don't have it in the top of my head. I will tell you later on what is that. I'm gonna just put it in the video.
Some Protestants like to charge the Catholic Church with changing the Ten Commandments in order to keep the idolatrous practice of having statues in its places of worship. They argue that Catholics omitted the second commandment in Exodus 20, which forbids the making of graven images. But is this true? No. And here are some reasons why. First, it's important to note, as the Catechism of the Catholic Church does, in paragraph 2066, that the division and numbering of the commandments has varied throughout the centuries. The division in numbering that the Catholic Church follows, as well as the Lutheran Confession, is that of St. Augustine, which differs slightly from the division worked out by the Greek Fathers, which is found in the Orthodox churches and Reformed communities. But concerning the commandment in question, like Augustine, we see it merely as an extension of the first. You shall have no other gods before me. In light of the context, it seems that Augustine was right, for immediately after God prohibits the making of graven images, he says in verse 5, you shall not bow down to them or serve them. The prohibition is against idolatry, not the making of images in an absolute sense. If the commandment were a prohibition against making images, then God would have contradicted himself when he commanded Moses in Exodus 25 to make 2 gold cherubim and put them over the mercy seat on the Ark of the Covenant. But that's absurd. Finally, among those communities that have as their second commandment the prohibition to make graven images, they also combine the prohibition of coveting your neighbor's wife and goods as one commandment. But folks, a man's wife is not a man's property. That these are 2 distinct commandments, which is how the Catholic Church views them. It's made clearer in the list found in Deuteronomy chapter 5. So, the Catholic Church didn't change the second commandment. And more importantly, it's not guilty of idolatry in having statues in its places of worship. If you want to learn more about this topic and others like it, visit our website at Catholic.com. And also, don't forget to check out CatholicAnswersSpeakers.com to learn how you can bring me out to speak at your event. For Catholic Answers, I'm Carlo Broussard. Thanks for watching.